she paid for us to go to. It's right here in Motown. I don't know if I'm excited about, I went last year. I'm not quite sure if I'm excited about the food or the conference. Both. But yeah, I'm heading there now. I'm running a little behind because I did not know it was supposed to rain. And it seems like people drive crazier when it rains. So yeah, I done made 2 detours and still I think I'm okay now. I'm not too far from the conference. I was going to show y'all what I'm wearing, but it don't look like that's going to be happening. I'll probably show it when I get out of the car. So I'm just going to bring you guys along with me. A little snippet here and there. It's really a fun conference. It's also informative. I'm going to try to get some good pieces in there, especially for those that's going, that's hybrid like me, how to deal with work situations. And, you know, it's really good for corporate America. Okay, so today I am wearing a romper. It's like a little Frenchy romper. I decided I was debating wearing heels or flats. I was like, it's a conference in here. Just be comfortable. Don't OD with it. Don't do it. So I got this blingy necklace on, and I also have some blingy Steve Madden flats on. Like I said, I'll try to show you guys once I get there.
Is that the name you registered under? Good name? Okay. So if you can't find it here, if you go all the way down to the end,
Okay.
maybe it'll find you, okay?
Okay, thank you. Hey guys, so I got grits, eggs, and hash browns, and a turkey sausage. So let's go.
You putting our food on there or something on your phone?
I am, but I didn't get no fruit though. Fruit?
Teaches you the technology. They're very tech savvy. In fact, they'll stand right next to you and text you. And they look at you and say, did you get my text? What else do we want to enjoy? Ambition, okay, what else? They make you feel young, yeah, all right, what else? What else would you love and enjoy? They don't let things bother them that much, all right? Give me one more. And they're appreciative, all right, thank you. Here's what other groups have said. Creative, tech-savvy, passionate, entrepreneurial, environmentalist, fun, energetic. They challenge the status quo, they're excited, and they embrace change. I agree with all of those. Let's give the younger generations a round of applause. All right, though. We gotta be fair. Let's flip this pancake over. What do we find may be frustrating when dealing with the younger generation? Frustrating. They don't have any patience, all right? Non-communicative. They don't want to take advice from the older generations. Lazy. Ooh. Oh, I heard it over here. Entitled. Oh, yeah. How many of you had something about entitlement? Yeah, you owe me. They won't know when they get a raise. When I get a promotion. I have been here for 2 weeks. I saw a hand up over here. I didn't want to skip it. I saw a hand. What were you saying? Oh, I said it already. Okay. All right. What else do we find frustrating? Anything else? Not on time. Sure. They show up at 8:15.
Yeah, that's all right.
I know you told me I was supposed to be here at 8.
Yeah, you're right.
It's 8:15. I was almost early. But I have to leave at 2. I got plans. All right? What else? What else do you find frustrating? Yes.
Not the older generation.
Lack of loyalty. They'll look at you and say, this is just a job. This isn't my career. I'm not going to be working here years from now when I'm old. Like you. All right, here's what other groups have said. Bad attitude. Entitled. Don't want to pay their dues. Continually complaining. Poor communication skills. Gossip. Lazy. Apathetic. Rude. Disloyal. Wants reward with no effort. But my favorite one's that last one. They want to have fun.
Oh, yeah.
They'll even say to you, if the work's not fun, you want me to what? Talk to an angry person? No, that's not fun. It's about looking at the strengths of everyone and what you can do to bring those strengths forward. So my goal in our time together today is to take a little journey, take a look at each generation, their generational signposts, and what you can do to make each encounter, an encounter in your professional setting or an encounter in your personal life, a more successful one. Sound good? All right. So in your packet, I do want to make you aware there is a generational decoder card there for you. It's a low-down dirty summary of everything we're talking about. As it is. Lisa, you are the next contestant. All right, Lisa, are you ready for your question? Yes. Okay, here we go. In 1994, multiple choice. Good listening skills. Good listening. In 1994, Delta Airlines was the first U.S. airline to A. offer passengers the option to sit in the lavatory on otherwise sold-out flights. B. ban smoking on all worldwide flights. C. charge for checked bags. Or D. provide Wi-Fi. Do you want to answer it? Do you want to ask the audience? Or do you want to pass it, Lisa? Okay, let's ask the audience. B, which is ban smoking on all worldwide flights. You can pass it, yes. Who would you like? Oh, Di, it's back on. It's back on the screen. Okay, you get to say it twice. All right.
I'm gonna go with the collector's mind. D as in dog.
D as in dog. Provide Wi-Fi.
Let's see, 1994. I want to say B as in ban smoking.
It was B. Ban smoking on She is breaking ahead. Breaking ahead. Yes. You might, you probably don't remember this when you're checking in for a flight. They asked you if you wanted to sit in the smoking or non-smoking section of the plane. Yeah. Because it's not like the air doesn't circulate or anything like that. All right. All right, Di is ahead. All right, here we go. Next question. The Boys Play, and consequently, your Wood Legend.
It's my favorite movie, y'all.
What was the name of the dog? It is multiple choice. Was the dog's name Benji?
No.
Was the dog's name Rin Tin Tin?
No.
Was the dog's name The Beast?
Yes.
Was the dog's name Lassie?
No. See.
Or was the dog's name Hercules? All right, Rory,
It was Beast,
are you going
right?
to answer it? Ask
Yes,
for
the
help
Beast.
or pass it?
I'll answer E, Hercules.
You are entering E, Hercules.
No.
E.
No. No. It's C. I don't think you can. C.
Oh, Rory, you are like the advanced learner. The dog.
Oh.
Two,
No, it is both. It was both.
one. All right. Final question.
Okay,
Brittany,
Roy.
you are up. Okay. Brittany.
Hey guys, so we are on a 15-minute break. They have some free massages that they're giving out. I'm sure the line is going to be long around this time, so I'm going to wait probably the next couple of breaks to get a massage, but I'm about to go see what kind of refreshments they have, and I'll catch you guys in the next break.
Place for employees and a lot of overlap around generations. So my hope today is that we will walk away from this presentation with some practical strategies about how to manage burnout in the workplace. Now, before I jump into the content, I want to share 3 important details about workplace burnout that I think we have to say off the bat. First, why is it that we're talking about it? It's because it is becoming much more common in our workplaces across generations, but interestingly, what you might not expect, it is higher than you might expect in younger employees. So we know it's a concern, we know it's growing. The data really shifts from the research you look at, but some research shows that the majority of employees, up to 60% of employees on any given day, are experiencing significant workplace burnout. That also includes leaders and managers in workplaces, so it's something that we have to talk about. Second, we know that burnout impacts employees who are highly competent, highly functional. Can I get an amen on that?
Amen.
Right? There used to be this idea that folks that got burned out, well, they just didn't know how to take care of themselves, right? Or maybe they were the employees who didn't really want to work hard anyway. We see some of the overlap of those judgments from the generational presentation. But what the research really shows is it's the high performers, the highly productive employees who are experiencing high percentages of burnout. And we'll talk a little bit about why that might be happening. Third and final point I want to make about burnout. As with a lot of workplace experiences and phenomena, burnout is what I call a both and. It is both an individual's responsibility to prevent and heal from, and an organization's responsibility to prevent and heal their employees who are burned out. Oftentimes, what the burnout conversation gets wrong in our world and in research is that it blames one side or the other. Leaders, organizations say if employees just had better coping skills, they wouldn't experience burnout. Employees point to the organization and say, if only you took better care of me, I wouldn't experience burnout. Right? So it is both and. All of us as individual contributors have a responsibility to take care of ourselves to prevent burnout. Also, there's the organization's responsibilities. Now today, what I'm going to focus on is the individual experience and talk about what individual employees can do to take care of themselves, to prevent it, or once you're in the individual leaders.
Those ladies.
It's not the responsibility. So poor work performance can also lead to conflict as well. Okay? So what are the benefits of addressing conflict? There's several benefits. If I had to summarize that, it creates an environment where people want to work in. If conflict is resolved, people are more likely to what? Want to be there. Right? I was talking to an employer the other day and they was like, these people don't want to come to work. And I said, they don't want to be there. Because wherever you want to be, you will be. Okay? So let's look at some of the effects of unresolved conflict. It's pretty simple. It becomes what? A toxic environment. It reduces performance and it also reduces and contaminates the morale. Okay? So let's look at the different types of conflict. And there is an assessment, just a very brief survey that's in your packet, because I think it would be good if you don't already know what your style is: competing, collaborating, compromising, avoiding, or accommodating. And as you complete that, I want you to think about, how was conflict managed in your home growing up? How was conflict managed in your home growing up? And let me tell you why I asked that as you continue to get the assessment and work through that. Because conflict management is a skill that we tend to learn early on in life, because it's modeled by the people that are closest to us. And we adopt those same skills. Unless, as we mature and become adults, we engage in intervention or we take a shift and we decide to manage conflict in a different way. So I want you to take just a moment and go through that survey. And also there's a summary of each style.
Another break, another 15-minute break. Time to rest to stay up because that food getting the others. So, yep, I'll catch you guys once we're done.
Oh, okay. That's the talking camera, right?
Yes, ma'am. Self-care allows you to care for others. Yes. It's individual. It's individual. Yes, ma'am. Self-care is necessary. And I was thinking earlier, as we were talking for the presentations, about what do I know about self-care? Because everything I know about self-care had to be changed. I remember growing up in a very religious family with great servants now. Served in church, served in the community, did a lot of great work, but I never saw anyone invest in self-care. You know, awesome grandmother, worked around the clock, father who was a workaholic, mother who was a seamstress that did a lot of sewing for people, but they never invested in self-care. Didn't say they didn't do great work and great services, but why do you think self-care was not something that was really encouraged a lot? Why do you think self-care was something that we didn't invest in a lot? Is it cultural? Is it family? What is it?
They was okay with it.
Excuse me. It could be perceived as weakness. It could perceived as a weakness, or we just don't have an understanding of the importance of it. She was reading the bio and she was talking about the work I've done. And I remember going into...
Hey y'all, so I am back. It's now 4 o'clock. The conference was from 8 to 5. I'm sorry, 8 to 4. I feel so miserably full. I overate, y'all. And the last clip y'all saw was me showing y'all the cookies. Like, literally when I sat down in the chair and told y'all I was on my break, I walked back into the conference. They had all the spread of cookies for our 15-minute break. And I was like, Lord, and some popcorn that I got in my bag. Like I said, the conference was very informative. So I got this package, and my coworker Shaniqua, the one that I saw on my last vlog, bought me a little goodie bag of some stuff. So I'm going to open it with y'all real quick before I head out of the parking lot. So she got me some dark chocolate queens. Okay. I like these. So, gave me this. So she got me here, girl. Chocolate girl, chocolate. That's so nice of you. A card. I'll read that in a second once I got it. Y'all, I'm a sucker for some notepads and pens. I love pens. I love journals. I love calendars. I love the weird little stuff like this. Notepads. I love cute stuff like that. And then, y'all know I love me some mugs and cups too. It's got me a cup. It says happy every day. And I am. No matter what. I'm always bubbly. And someone told me that, like, you just have like a bubbly spirit. And I appreciate that. And I must say, it's definitely the joy of the Lord. Like, the world didn't give it, the world cannot take my joy. That's one thing for sure. Okay, and oh, and a pen. Nice pen. Thank you, Shaniqua. If you're watching the vloggy vlog, I'm gonna close this bad boy out right here. Yes, I'm done. Oh, happy Professionals Day. You always go above and beyond in everything you do. It's appreciated. Thank you, babes. I appreciate it. And so are you, Mini Boss. I appreciate you. It's the reason why I call her Mini Boss. You know why I call her that. A little insider. So thank you. So we're topping it off with that. I am usually full. Y'all, my stomach poking so bad. It look like I got like a 3-month child in there. I swear it's just a poking. Cause I want to eat. Oh, miserably. Oh, child. Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus. Forgive me, Lord. Forgive me for the gluttony that I have done. Oh. Like, listen. This was crazy. So, I'm going to close out this vloggy vlog right here. I hope you guys enjoyed this going to the conference with me this morning. It was a rough start getting here because of the rain and the weather, but it was a good conference. From the breakfast, from the snacks, from the breaks, from the lunch. And usually I don't eat breakfast. I don't like breakfast in the morning. Like, I'll do brunch. Like, I'll eat like 11 or 12. Like, anything earlier than that, y'all, I don't like eating breakfast. So, but the breakfast was good. Everything was good. Everything was good. So, the speakers were great, very informative, from self-care to learning different generations, from the baby boomers, from Gen S to millennium to, what is the new one? Gen Zs, to how to, how to work with different generations and how we all can still, it's basically repetitive stuff we're doing, how the generation have grown. I was meant to take a picture on something where it shows like the text from like baby boomers. It says Dear John, and then baby boomer was Dear John, and then the next generation was like John, and then the millennials was like I'm too hot for you, but it was like abbreviated with like hot, and then the number 2 and number 4, and then the Gen. Hope I'm saying this right, because I'm out of it. Gen Z, the last generation, well, last generation, but the next generation after millennials, it's basically them texting emojis, like everything they text is emoji. I'm just like, wow, just to see how the life change is crazy. How basically the generation after millennials like had iPhones at 10 years old. And like that conference just made me look at things totally different. And imagine like the COVID babies. I don't know what they generation will be called. Like my baby's like 5 and 6. Imagine them. It's gonna be probably like cars flying in the air by the time they get to like our age. It's crazy the way technology is moving. And they were talking about like how AI is making like work easier for people and how to use it. And they also talked about attitudes and conflicts, how you deal with that, and which one are you. All the stuff is in my little package, but I really enjoy it. Like every year I come, and it's wide of professional, different job titles that come here. So, yep. Well, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this vloggy vlog. I enjoyed bringing you guys with me. I'm just looking at these cars because they're like really backed up, trying to get out. And usually I kind of run and leave when I wanted to talk to y'all before I go, but I'll catch you guys in the next vloggy vlog. Peace.